I still can't get over that gap. He's like 6 tenths clear. Wasn't even a wet session. Don't ask me how Hamilton ended up in 10th. We'll see how we get on. Let's go. Oh, a bit of wheel spin, but it's a nice start. Oh, but Bottas around the outside still. Seb's up to 3rd. Verstappen's up to 4th. So Gasly's been mugged. Which isn't good, but we haven't lost a position, so... Am I aware there is no game audio? Seriously? Hang on a sec. I was not aware. How's that? Let's carry on. I knew that would kick me in the backside. I had a normally I do like a quick audio check before I jump on because I want to make sure my voice is, you know, at a reasonable voice. No visuals. Okay, no, hang on, I've done it. I'm an expert streamer, you know. Right, let's start stressing about the race rather than anything streamer related.
Great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
This is going to be an extremely long race. I can feel it. Bottas starting to run away already. I'm not even doing anything wrong. So I forgot what I was saying beforehand. Anyway, can't have been that important. Where's Hamilton? You can see him on the map. He's at the back of... Looks like he's still around 10th, which is fine. What's the thoughts on the outer loop? I'm still not completely won over. I think FP2 showed that it's going to be quite hard to overtake as well. Well, in that back half of the lap anyway. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm just happy that Russell's up there, you know. I couldn't have picked an easier track layout for him to be in that Mercedes. So, in that sense, I'm pretty pleased, really. I mean, tomorrow's going to be absolutely nuts in qualifying. Looking forward to the F2 race. F2 race is set up. It's poised quite well. I've only seen where Tsunoda is, and I've seen where Schumacher is. That is basically the only results I've seen. But already that's enough for me to consider watching it. Prospects look quite promising for a good race. I don't know what it'll be like in the F1 though, because it's obviously it seems quite hard for the cars to pass each other, especially as a lot of them are just like suffering with understeer and tyre issues, just even on their own. Yeah, it's alright. So long as Russell gets the top result, that's all I'm worried about. He deserves it after all this time. I lot in 9th, are you kidding?
Good, you could use overtake to get past.
So wait, isn't Tsunoda still in with a shot of this title? Where is he at? I don't really know the standings. I thought Schumacher had this wrapped up, but when I saw that he was 18th, clearly not. I heard the other day that Mazepin still has a chance. Is that right?
Use your overtake.
Or did I miss? I must have read that wrong. Actually, I think it was about him coming in the top 7. I think because apparently he doesn't have a super license yet. That's what I read. Actually, sorry, it wasn't about him with a championship winning chance. How does Mazepin not have a super? I mean, how does he not have a super license? I mean, that's very easily explained, really. How is he even in? How did he even get that drive? Baffles me. Like, imagine being at Callum Ilott and you win this title and now you have no drive at all. It's just crazy. Like, you can't even race in F2 anymore. You're banned.
Box. We're coming in this lap.
You know what? We're keeping good pace with Bottas here. He's struggling with tyre wear as well. Not really been focusing on the race, really, which is probably helpful. What do you think of the modifications to the barrier that they've made for Grosjean's crash? Why has Bottas stayed out again? So once again, Mercedes shooting themselves in the foot here and risking being undercut.
Release.
See, Hamilton's come in again. He's got priority on the strategy again.
Stop left in our strategy.
Whoa. Didn't damage the car, thank God. Yeah, I didn't really get a good chance to see the barrier today. I saw the tyres that they put up there. I'm assuming that's all they've done. They've just put a tyre barrier there. It's the same steel barrier, isn't it? On the same type. I mean, not that it matters. The Halo just tore that thing to pieces anyway, so... I did think the concrete wall they put up last week as a replacement was a bit dubious. I was thinking, imagine if that same crash happened there. You'd probably get a worse outcome, right? Going into a concrete wall like that. I mean, I remember my attitudes about the Halo as well. It was quite. I mean, Grosjean's been so open about the incident. It's been great to hear from him. On his faults. Oh, we've both jumped Bottas, both me and Verstappen. Okay, so we're in the lead of the race. Actually, we're so far ahead. He's behind Vettel. Okay. So Bottas in one lap has been jumped by 3 cars because he didn't come in on the lap he should have. Oh, he's just passed Vettel though. Well, they're side by side. They're close. Looks like he's ahead. But what was I going to say? Yeah, Grosjean was talking about the Halo. And how he wasn't a fan, first of all. And I was sitting there thinking, you know what? Neither was I, really. It's amazing, isn't it? How you just, like... We're just so used to the look of it now. Like, teams have integrated it in quite well with, like, their paint schemes and stuff. It just looks quite smart most of the time. Like, you don't even notice it. But I remember when it first got announced, I just was not for it at all, either. And I guess that was a bit of a convert after Leclerc's incident at Spa a couple of years ago, when he had Alonso go over the top of him. And since then, oh, I've had a crash. What the hell happened there? No! What the pe- No, I'm keeping that. No. Did you guys see that? I thought my game was crashing.
Lando is in the pits.
What the hell happened? That actually happened. That wasn't on. What a way to give up the lead. I can't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the Halo. And when I first saw it, was I blinded by its majesty? Alright, we've got to get him back. Got to get back now while there's traffic. Got to keep it clean, keep it tidy.
Need to push now. Use your overtake button for more power.
He's on the inside though, not the best place. Keep it. Sweet. These guys aren't coming in yet. So Ocon and Russell going quite well. Russell's behind Ocon, keeping with him as well. Alright, let's clear leads. Let's get a gap. Come on. Bottas is literally 7 tenths behind.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
They're all going quicker behind us, it looks like. Oh shit, Haas are going to win the race. I've not even seen that far up the track map. Whew. Ocon with the squeeze.
Nice move. Good job.
Alright, so both Haas boys. So Grosjean is in the lead in this race. They do have to pit, but it looks like a one stop. They could probably one stop it. If they're going that far in the race, they'll just switch onto hard. They won't go medium, soft. They'll go. So we're on soft, medium. And these guys on mediums are most likely going to about lap 13, and potentially sticking on the hard tyre and going for a one stop. I think they're one stopping. So we've got to get on with it. Man, I mean, there's a lot. I'm looking at cars. Look at the train of cars on the map behind me. We're all together. This could favour the one-stoppers a lot. And I mean, Verstappen and the like aren't even past Russell yet.
15.1 seconds.
They've got to clear a lot of other cars if they want to win this race. But last gives us a bit of a cushion. Nice bit of a cushion. And now I can get back to my point about how the Halo debate is over, isn't it? Really? Like people actually saying that. People saying, "Oh, the Halo debate is over," and I'm thinking, what debate? It's been over for about 3 years. They were talking about the aero screen in FP2 today. I don't know if you guys caught it. Like, and asking about what lessons can be learnt from this crash, you know, would the aero screen be considered again? Halo 3 was the best. It's very true. And they'll talk about the aero screen, and I didn't realise Red Bull pioneered the technology. They're talking about the aero screen like being potentially used in future. And to be honest, the Halo held up. Like, it's the one contributing factor. Why would they want to change that? Oh, Verstappen's passed. Oh no, sorry, it's just Ocon into the pits. Which just bumped Verstappen up. Still stuck behind Russell. Oh no, that's a light. He's just passed. Actually, speaking of Halo type driver protection, or lack of in this case, have you seen the iRacing, the new iRacing car, the Dallara IR1, IR01, I think it is. Looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty smart, I have to say. I wouldn't mind a Formula 1 car looking like that. I mean, granted, they would have the halo and stuff on it, but no such thing on no such thing on that machine. It looks the real deal, though. I need to move and get my wheel all set up again so I can renew my subscription and get back on there. I'm getting serious FOMO at the moment. I'm missing so much. I see like loads of other people streaming iRacing and just really just like it just looks great. Just looks great. I mean, it was great before, but like there's so many cars that I want to try out. Want to try out the new Pro Mazda. Oh, that's a lock up by Kvyat. Oh, there's a little gap. Come on, let me through. Yeah, we're good. Isn't it? Yeah, it is bizarre for a company that's all about, you know, it's always been about realism and 100% real world accuracy. I think it's cool though. I think it's good. I remember the everyone obviously remembers the Red Bull X 2010 or whatever the hell it was, the Gran Turismo car, and they built a real world model of it as well. I remember going to Goodwood Festival of Speed and it was up on display somewhere. Well, that was pretty sweet. Yeah, so many tracks coming out. Did I see Long Beach on that trailer? Is Long Beach, has that been, I know it's been on the service as like a tech track, but has that been officially released now? That's been released? Because it looked pretty good. It's getting updated, okay. Yeah, so much on there I wanna go back and try it. LMP2. Haven't driven that yet. It's going to be great. But it's a great move. I think it's a good move for iRacing to go down the fictional car route as well. Is that one of the Hasses in? Yeah, Grosjean's in. Right, so these are all going to come in now, so it means that's going to release Bottas, Verstappen, everyone basically. So let's see how quick they catch up. But it's a good move, isn't it? Having a car like that. Because I mean, look at it. I mean, it was awesome that they got the McLaren out. 2015. That's mad, isn't it? That car came out. 2015, 2016. I can't remember which car it actually is.
Good. You're managing it well.
But yeah, amazing. But like that becomes out of date so quickly, and you got none of the gimmicks or anything. Even no huge amounts of, you know, steering buttons or buttons that you have to press on your steering wheel to, you know, make the car go faster. It just looks like a pure F1 spec single seater. It looks the business. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
All right, let's get K-Mag before. Pretty shallow. Yeah, we're good. Whoa, a lot of wheel spin there. Where do those guys fall out? Grosjean and the like. Oh, they're right in the back, aren't they? It is literally all or nothing for them. I think Grosjean's got an even bigger gap on Magnussen. The undercut looks so powerful here. Like, I think Kvyat almost got past Magnussen there in all of that, because Magnussen waited an extra lap. He had no choice. Grosjean came in, but gotta say, it doesn't really bode well for Bottas, because if Hamilton's still got the strategy advantage, he's going to stay out another lap longer. So Stevie, I've asked Phil, I'll ask you, how confident are we of a George Russell win this weekend on a scale of 1 to 10? Do we think he can do it? He's probably not here. Let's just say, like, he said 7. Oh, that's interesting. Phil said the same thing. I don't expect to be ahead of Grosjean anyway. We passed Magnussen on track, but are we going to get Grosjean? And they may well undercut us again here as well, now that they've stopped. Those fresh tyres might be relatively quick compared to our times here. When are we due in? 18. Okay, so not long. Not long. Oh, we've got someone in. Bottas in early. Oh, he's gone for a big move. He's gone on hard tyres as well. So it comes at a cost of stopping early, I guess. But he's in early. That's a big move. Hamilton's up to 4th. So wait, is he top 5 legit? No, Gasly came in as well, I think. Oh, and there's a Renault as well. Okay, so Hamilton's not actually... He's still in the bottom half of that top 10, really. Which is good. We could do another big score over Hamilton today. So Bottas has come... Okay, so on the track map, Bottas is behind Magnussen. On the track map, he's directly behind him, being held up. Okay, here we go. Missed the pit entry, well played.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Exit.
Nice stop.
Exit now.
Okay, we're all in. Albon continues. Well, Verstappen's in, obviously, so he has to go another lap.
Look after these tyres now.
Same with
Finish
Leclerc.
the race on this compound.
Alright, where are we? Perez. Oh, we're ahead of Grosjean. We made it out ahead. So we're in the lead. Properly then. So we're ahead of Grosjean. So everyone else behind has got cars to pass.
Lando is coming in for his stop.
So it's about how long these guys can hold on. I don't think they'll get a podium because they've got cars right behind them now. But they could really throw a spanner in the works for Hamilton. Hamilton's just catching that group actually, quite interestingly enough. So Hamilton's ahead of everyone. So he's coming up to Vettel. So actually, out of the two stoppers, he's... So he's actually fifth.
Our gap behind is 6.
Really,
9
if you take the one stoppers out of the equation, he's got himself up to fifth. So he's obviously got serious speed in the car. It's not unlikely that he might finish fifth still. Those guys have got some overtaking. That's a nice lap as well.
Gap to teammate behind is 32.7 seconds.
And that's even better. Wow! 39.6! 39.6! Are you serious? No big deal, just a 7/10 faster. Oh, he's already on the back of Kvyat. The Vettel's got past Kvyat. Hamilton's on the way. I've got to say, Grosjean's doing a top job here. Verstappen's ahead now, though. Cursed it. Sorry, Roman. It's the third time I've done a curse. I'm a wizard. Can we nick the fastest lap? We're quite close now. Before the tyres die, let's see if we can. Every point counts against Hamilton. Oh, a bit wide. Damn it. You're a wizard, Harry. I use that line literally anytime. Anytime the word magic is referenced anywhere, it doesn't matter in what conversation, I can't help but shout, like almost instinctively, you're a wizard, Harry. Just for no reason. Anything magic related, that's the go-to reference. Alright, Hamilton's past Kvyat. He's up to Magnussen now. It's looking good. There we go.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
And Grosjean's really brought Vettel back into podium contention here as well. Bottas at risk of losing the podium completely. Like, even if Vettel doesn't get him, Hamilton's going to be right there instead. Hamilton is past Magnussen. The Hamilton's 6th as it stands right now. He's got the 3 in front of him, not far away. Whoa, that was close. Little brush with the wall there.
140.9.
Right, Hamilton's on the back of the trio of Grosjean, Bottas, and Vettel. Grosjean doing like a mad job right now. He's doing bits in that car. For a guy who's going to retire at the end of this season, this career mode season, the first driver to announce his retirement. What an amazing job he's doing. He's hit God mode all of a sudden. Regardless, Grosjean looking at a great result, even if he can't hang on to the podium. I mean, please do. It really do me a favour if you can do that. I've cursed it again! Bottas up to third. Oh, Grosjean's passed by Seb as well. The dream's over. It's helping Bottas get a bit of a gap to Hamilton though. Fine with me. They want to take points off Hamilton. Absolutely fine with me. Oh, it's such a long race this. Looks like I've been going for an hour. Must be pushing an hour.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, any more movements? Right, so Hamilton is past Grosjean. Why did you miss this race? It's never really produced a good one. Montreal I've missed. But this has never really excited me. There's some I mean, don't get me wrong, like watching like a hot lap round here is amazing. I mean, the drivers certainly earn their money around here. I mean, like, not really been many memorable moments here. All I can think of is 2017 at the start. In the race, that is. Oh yeah, Kubica in 2010. Hamilton hitting Webber and Massa in consecutive years. Oh, good times, good times. Ferrari dominating in 2015 to everyone's surprise. Oh, good times. Hamilton's retirement in 20... Who could forget? Oh, pivotal weekend. Absolutely pivotal weekend. Alright, I'll give you that. If it weren't for Singapore, Hamilton wouldn't be a 7-time world champion. Is that what you're saying? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying. Alright, looking like Bottas is holding on well to that third. Seb's there, but not really going to challenge, and Hamilton's still a bit off them. So those positions looking secure. Hopefully. Barring another curse. Like the true strat is to qualify 11th at this one. As has been the case for quite a few of these races this season. It'd be interesting if they had something set up like that in real F1. Because that's the whole point, wasn't it? Of having the tyre offset. Starting outside the top 10, you got free tyre choice. Never understood why this rule about starting on a tyre that you qualified on in Q2 is your start tyre. Why did they change that? It should just be your Q3 time. I can't remember why they changed it to the Q2 tyre. Because it's really not that interesting to see if people can get through Q2 on the medium. Because most of the people that risk it are either guys that are way too fast that they're going to make it anyway, or people who, if they don't make it, they're like, oh well, we can start on whatever tyre we want anyway in outside the top 10. Doesn't work in my opinion. Just gives the teams at the top a bigger advantage. Oh yeah, it was to concern for more running in Q3, wasn't it? We're just giving more tyres. But yeah, it needs to go back to the Q3 tyre, because if they make a soft tyre that just degrades, then it brings those guys outside the top 10. You know, they may try like a one-stopper or less pit stops.
This is your final lap.
I mean, it works in the game. It's obviously one thing in the game, but you know, whether it works in real life or not. If cars were easier to pass, they would make one stops. They'd be encouraged to take more risk on strategy, I think, the teams. The thing is, if they opened up the tyres, the tyre choice at the start of the race, then everyone would just gravitate to the same strategy normally. You know, they all work from the same data. Most teams don't split their strategies. Whereas if you have a a qualifying tyre. Maybe just do it like a qualifying tyre. Or a soft tyre. That no one wants in the race, but you have to use it to qualify hard the grid. And then you know it's going to fall off early on. But again, it's all about artificially, you know, increasing the action, which I'm not really for, really. So, you know, trying to like put a plaster over a bigger wound. Anyway, we're at the end of the race. That flew by pretty quickly. Big win, number 8.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
Well, I wasn't expecting this after practice. But those one stoppers, yeah, good job to them. Not everyone one stop there. Imagine if, you know, everyone outside the top 10 one stop there. What the results would look like? Because that's clearly the superior strategy. Just start a medium and stretch it out, especially on a track like this where it's been hard to pass. Really made use of the traffic and getting through the traffic today. We're pretty close. We're pretty close, you know. 8 points. We're a win and a fastest lap away from the championship lead.